We are Hebrews and these are the bricks we're making. An Egyptian sun is skin and fearsome baking. We're little slaves who get no pay, easy to ignore. Hey, what do we want? For God to take us home. That's what we said, for God to take us home. I want a day to lay around, soft bed to lay upon.
I want a master who is nice, won't kick me once or twice.
My Pharaoh tells me what to do and how to treat you. Sometimes that means I have to beat you.
Hey, really? Why?
5-minute break.
Finally.
Did you see that guy jump? That was great.
This is awful. What are you talking about?
It's funny.
It's not. Why are you being so cruel?
Who are you to question me?
Who am I? I am Moses, the son of Pharaoh's daughter.
Oh, Pharaoh's grandkid. Okay, that's a pretty important guy. But you know, maybe you should go home to your mommy and cry about it. If I'm not beating these slaves with my patent-pending slave beater 2.0, then they'll quit working. And besides, no one cares. They're just Hebrews. Like you.
Maybe you misunderstood me. Why don't you put down that very large stick, come on over here, and I'll explain it to you.
I think I will go over there, but I'll be the one doing the explaining.
Oh.
Well, Moses, what do you think of the Hebrew people and their work?
Well, it's very interesting. It seems like the Israelites are just treated very harsh.
Well, yes, of course they are. What would you expect? Would you have me to leave them to their leisure so that they can continue to grow in numbers and take over our country?
I mean, of course not. But they do seem like a strong people, despite the heavy burden of labor you've placed upon them.
I am the Pharaoh, Moses. These little people should be grateful for the opportunity to serve me. I am the Egyptian ruler. Now that you've spent so much time watching the Hebrews, have you decided to do something better with your time?
I'd like to spend some more time observing them, if it pleases you, Pharaoh.
Yes. Perhaps you should spend a bit more time seeing what's expected of people that are in my service.
Hey, whoa, what's going on? Why are you hitting your friend?
Who made you prince and judge? Are you going to kill me the way you did that Egyptian yesterday?
Oh no. The news of what I've done must have spread. I need to get out of here quickly.
My daughter, I have some concerns about your son and how much time he's spending with the Hebrews.
Well, what concerns you, Father? Moses was brought up in your house, and he's eaten all the best food at your table, and he's learned from the wisest men in your land. Surely he has grown into a man who can serve you.
What concerns me is not how he was raised. What concerns me is how interested he is in his countrymen. We have been in fear of the Israelites for years, and they are a strong people, even though we worked them very hard. And they continue to grow in numbers, even though we've put to death so many of their baby boys. What if Moses tries to lead a revolt against me?
Don't be silly, Father. Why on earth would he want to join a bunch of slaves?
Pharaoh, I come with bad news.
What is it?
Your Majesty, we've had someone come forward to report your daughter's son, Moses, buried the body of an Egyptian man in the sand.
What?
It seems to be true.
No.
It's just as I suspected. He's going to lead the Hebrews in a revolt against me. I am making an official decree. I want Moses brought to me immediately, and I want him dead.
No!
Okay, wait, I have another one. What do sheep like to do in the summer? What? Have a barbecue.
That wasn't half bad.
What is this strange land? Oh, excuse me. Can you tell me where I am?
A well? In Midian? We're about to be done watering our sheep if you don't mind waiting until we've finished.
Oh, no, of course not. I'll just sit over here.
Who's the stranger? I don't know, but he didn't even know where he was.
I don't know about you guys, but I don't like it when strange men show up to the well.
He seems harmless, but those guys look like trouble.
Hey, look what we found. A bunch of water and abandoned sheep.
Well, guess we gotta take them home with us, since there's nobody around to claim them.
Yeah.
These are ours and you know it. Now, move along.
Hey, did you hear something?
Not a thing.
Hey, put that down. That's our sheep.
Hey! Leave those women and their sheep alone. They're not bothering you.
Yeah? Who are you?
He's not gonna do anything.
You don't know what I'm capable of. I've got nothing left to lose.
Hey, let's just go.
Yeah, come on. Get out of here.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Here, have some of our water. I don't know what happened to you that you ended up here, but you did a very kind thing for us. Why don't you come back to our tents with us? I'm sure our father would like to meet you.
I'd greatly appreciate that. All right, sheep, come on up. It's time to... How'd you get up here so quickly? Either way, it's time to eat. You eat grass. There's grass literally all around here, so you can start whenever you're ready. Okay, that's fine. Oh, what? I stepped in sheep poo again. I can't believe this. I used to live in a palace. I used to eat the greatest food, drink the finest drinks. There were servants serving me the food and the drink. And now, I'm watching the sheep of my father-in-law Jethro in a strange country on a mountain called Horeb. Do you know what Horeb means? It means to be in ruins. And now I'm talking to sheep? I can't believe this is my life. What is that? That bush is burning, but it's not burning up. I've never seen anything like this. Here I am.
Stand. I am the God of your father, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. I have seen the misery of my people in Egypt, so I have come down to rescue them from the Egyptians and to bring them up out of this land into a good and spacious land.
Well, that's great. How are you going to do it?
I am sending you to Pharaoh, Moses, to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt.
Oh, hold on a second. Excuse me. Pharaoh wants to kill me.
No, the Pharaoh you know is dead. You are going to the new Pharaoh.
But who am I that I should go to Pharaoh and lead the Israelites out of Egypt?
I will be with you. When you have brought the people out of Egypt, you will worship me on this mountain.
Okay, I mean, suppose I go to them and I say, the God of your fathers has sent me. If they ask me, what is his name? What should I tell them?
I am who I am, the Lord, the God of your fathers, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob has sent me to you. I have seen what has been done to you in Egypt. I have promised to bring you out of Egypt into a new land. You are to go to the king of Egypt and say to him, the Lord, the God of the Hebrews, has met with us. Let us take a 3-day journey into the desert to offer sacrifices to the Lord our God.
Is that all?
No! I know that the king of Egypt will not let you go. So I will stretch out my hand and strike the Egyptians with all the wonders that I will perform among them. After that, he will let you go.
Okay. But what if they don't believe me? What if they don't listen and they say, the Lord God did not appear to you?
What is that in your hand?
Well, it's a staff.
Throw it on the ground.
A snake!
This is so that they may believe that the Lord, the God of your fathers, has appeared to you.
Okay, but, I mean, what if...
Put your hand inside your cloak.
Leprosy?
Now put it back inside your cloak. If they do not believe you, with these 2 signs, take some water from the Nile, pour it on the dry ground. The water from the river will turn to blood on the ground.
Lord, I'm not a great speaker.
Who gave man his mouth? Is it not I? Now go. I will help you speak and will teach you what to say.
Lord, please, can't you find somebody else to do it?
What about your brother Aaron, the Levite? I know he can speak well. He will speak to the people for you. But take that staff in your hand so that you can perform miraculous signs with it.
I see you have thought of everything. I will go to my father-in-law Jethro and tell him I'm returning to Egypt. Then I'll find my brother Aaron and we'll go talk to Pharaoh. I'd like to look in the mirror without hiding my eyes. I'd like to see what you see, why you think I'm qualified to speak for you, oh God, Most High. Not gonna argue with fiery branches that speak my name. Not gonna start taking backward glances from where we came. 'Cause tomorrow's holding our dreams, but today I'm here on my knees. If there's anything good, anything that's good in me, well, it must be you, oh, must be you. And if there's any part of my shaking heart to see this journey through, it must be you, oh, it must be you. It must be you. Oh, it must be you.
Moses? Moses, are you all right?
I'm fine. Yes, I have never been better. I am feeling so healthy, I think.
Maybe you should sit down.
Oh, no, I can't sit down. I have to pack. Zipporah, I saw the Lord.
While you were with the sheep?
Okay, yes. I know it sounds completely ridiculous. What could the Lord have to say to me? I'm a man running from his crimes. I'm a stranger in this land. I abandoned my people back in Egypt. But he's sending me back for them. And God does not take no for an answer.
I do believe you, Moses. I know you left Egypt and you have many regrets, but I believe you're a good man. I don't know what God has in mind for you, but I know you can be used. I'll help you pack.
Fine. You want me to say it? I'll say it. You were right. I was wrong. I got lost. I made a wrong turn. But directions in the wilderness are a little challenging, don't you think? Moses, is that you?
Moses! It is!
Aaron, Miriam?
It's been so many years, but man, you haven't changed a bit.
This is so strange. I was just on my way back to see you.
Well, Moses, it's not that strange at all. You see, I had a dream. And in that dream, the Lord told me to come out here and meet you in the wilderness.
The Lord came to you? He came to me too. You see, there I was, on the mountain, tending to my father-in-law's sheep.
You're married!
Oh, yes. She is a wonderful woman, Miriam. I think you'll really like her.
Hold on a second. Go back to that part where you were saying God is sending you back home to Egypt?
Yes, okay. He came to me in a burning bush, but it didn't burn up. He came to me to tell me to go back to Egypt, to tell Pharaoh to set his people free. But I don't think I can do it. I mean, after the way I left.
Moses, the Pharaoh that you knew has died. The Pharaoh that's there now is not any better. But he may not want to kill you. Regardless, it's going to be very difficult for us to leave Egypt if Pharaoh doesn't want us to go.
I think God intends for Pharaoh to set the Hebrews free. He gave me signs to show to Pharaoh.
What kind of signs?
First, he had me throw my staff down on the ground, and when I did, it became a snake. But when I picked it up, it was my staff again. Then, he had me put my hand inside my cloak. When I pulled it out, it was as white as snow. But then he healed me. God told me to say to Pharaoh, "This is what the Eternal says. Israel is my firstborn son. Release my son so that he may serve me. But in your stubbornness, you refuse to let him go. Therefore, I will kill your firstborn son. Aaron, I need you to speak for me."
You want me to speak to Pharaoh?
Aaron, if Moses says he saw the Lord, I believe him. And I believe that God will help you too.
You know, I believe that as well. Let's go speak to Pharaoh.